Welcome to the Lasa annual public meeting. For those of you here in person and those of you participating through Microsoft Teams, my name is Dan Munson. My wife Mary and I are sponsors and members of Lasa, and I'm a dairy management advisor. I've had a chance to work with and know a number of the members of this group, and again, my role here today is to MC our way through the process, through the agenda, and I think I would be remiss here without mentioning Lasa and its members, the board, the sponsors. There are a number of advisors and support staff from DBA and EDGE that are also here today and play a really key role in making things work for Lasa. It has been incredible for me to watch this organization and the things that have happened all around us here in our local community, especially with cover crops and the awareness that has been created and its impact on agriculture, cropping, and the environment. So one of the things that I want to remind everyone that before we get started here, to mute yourself unless you're speaking or have a question if you have a question to ask, please type it into the chat box. So on the screen right now, we have a list of all the Lasa sponsors. And I think it's important. We aren't going to go through all the names, but if that stays up there while I finish the comments, this group here is playing a very key role in making the wheels turn for Lasa, its activities, its objectives, and the accomplishments that have taken place to this point in time. The agenda for today is going to consist of the 2020 Lasa year in review given by Jim Winn, the Lasa president. What got you here won't get you there, by Steve Groff, the cover crop coach. Pilot sustainability project update will be given by Doug Thomas with Houston Engineering, and the 2019-2020 member conservation practice survey results will be presented by Steve Richter with the Nature Conservancy. At this time, I would like to welcome Jim Winn, the Lasa president.
Okay, everyone, thanks again for coming today. I know we had a couple of folks show up afterwards. I appreciate everybody coming today. Good to see a nice crowd, as much as we can be in person as we are. But so I'm just going to go through a few slides here. Jamie, are you ready? Okay, our vision is a community where farmers and friends of agriculture work together to protect and improve our water quality and environment. I think that's a picture. The second annual field days, is it?
UWP.
Is that Bible? Okay. Okay. Our mission, Lafayette Ag Stewardship Alliance, is a farmer-led nonprofit organization committed to faithful and sustainable stewardship of our natural resources. Through innovation and collaboration, we identify, share, and promote conservation practices that demonstrate continuous improvement and preserve and enhance the quality of life in our community. Another picture of a soil pit at one of the field days. Our values, we will empower farmers to continuously improve, set high expectations, and persistently pursue them. Look to science and technology for guidance. Support each other, our neighbors, and the greater community. Collaborate with solution-oriented stakeholders, which we do a very, very good job of. Cultivate an atmosphere of mutual trust and respect. Okay, the 2020 accomplishments, as I mentioned earlier, we grew from membership. We increased by 5 members. We have 52,400 hogs in our membership. 2,816 beef, just about 24,000 head of dairy cattle, 47,000 acres of cropland. Last year we hosted our 3rd annual conference and meeting in the Ag Center up in Darlington, and we had a drive-by field day in September. And we also expanded our cost share program. 21 farms enrolled, up from 18 in 2019, and increased dollars paid. New cost share program, cover crop trial. Thanks to the Nature Conservancy, maxed out with 10 applicants, 4 non-members who joined. I think Steve's on the call here today. Steve, I know you reached out to us, wanted to know if we could fill the void there, and we did. And thanks to you, we really, really appreciate the working relationship we have with the Nature Conservancy. Completed our 3rd member conservation practice survey, released data from 2019, and Steve Richter will provide an update on that a little bit later. We're really looking forward to that. Increased communication, and this thanks to the girls here at BVA and EDGE. 2 print newsletters, emails, increased social media activity, mentioned in 140 news stories, potential audience of 62 million, just about 63 million, sent 16 press releases. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I don't know if we're still doing that or not, but we are still doing Twitter, okay? 64,000 impressions, number of times we've seen on the screen of social channel, 3,291 engagements, 351 post link clicks, 487 audience reach, grew by 77. That's some good stuff. 2020 accomplishments and partnership. Launched a pilot project with Grande Cheese, BSSA, and other partners. 12 farms participated in year 1. And Doug Thomas from Houston Engineering will give us an update on that a little bit later. USDA Natural Resources Conservation Partnership Program, RCPP. I think a few of us usually try to get on their calls every month with along with DATCAP. It's a great group to be involved with. And the SWIG study, I did actually talk to Linda Swikert from Grant County yesterday. Give me a little update because you know, our personal members in Lafayette County here is not with us anymore, and because don't have the information like we used to have. And she said due to the COVID, you know, it was supposed to be wrapped up this spring, but it looks like it's going to be June and July. It's going to be wrapped up. So looking forward to what that has to say here in June and July. And we pledged support for 2 CIG grants, UW-Platteville Partnership, and very proud that we got hooked up with Platteville in the beginning, and that's also led us to having a seat on the Dairy Innovation Hub. So we're very, very proud of that. So thank you, UW-Platteville. 2021 goals. Well, as we said, we increased membership by 5. Let's see if we can shoot for 5 more this year. That'd be a great thing. Increase participants in cost share program. We had a little chat at our members meeting of some new things that we're maybe going to try. A couple of members talked about some things they'd like to try, and if Steve is on the call, I think we'll talk about that here in the near future. Some things we got some ideas on that. Hopefully you'd help us out a little bit and see if we could maybe do something here in the spring. And continue pilot sustainability project for the 2nd year.